What's up, guys? What is up? This is your boy ReGaming27. I am back again with another Nintendo Switch discussion. And today I want to talk about Nintendo planning on shipping 2 million Nintendo Switch consoles before the end of their fiscal year, and that's March. And of course, March of 2017, that's when the Nintendo Switch is going to get released. We don't know exactly what day, what week. All we know, it could be the last week of the month, so that 2 million shipments might sound like a low number, but we don't know exactly what day or what week. So if it's basically the last week or two of the month, then you kind of understand. Just look at the Wii U. The Wii U sold about 3 million consoles within the first 6 weeks of that console life cycle, and you cannot tell me that the Switch is not going to sell a lot more than that. It's going to sell a lot more than that, especially with all the great reception that is receiving right now. I am seeing a whole bunch of gamers coming together once again. You know, talking about how great this system's going to be. They talking about how great they're going to finally get to play their Nintendo home consoles without a gimmick, without motion controls, without touch screens now in front of their face, or in front of their TV at the house. I'm hearing a lot of this, and it's a really good reception. Hell, just look at the Nintendo YouTube video, the first look at the Nintendo Switch. It's way past it's past 18 million views, and that's basically like almost a week ago, and it's still growing. It's growing. That the likes is still growing. It's almost at 500,000 likes, and a lot of people is loving it. So I think 2 million, even with 2 million within the let's say that the Switch come out the last week of March. I still think 2 million is a low number because it's a huge demand for it right now, because all the GameStops around my Metroplex, a lot of places, you know, that's of course pre-ordering the Switch. Well, we can't pre-order right now because it's a long waiting list. We don't know exactly when we get the pre-order. All I know is a long waiting list in multiple GameStops around my city. It's not just my city, not just Dallas, not just Fort Worth, Texas. It's everywhere in Texas. You know, it's everywhere, United States, even in Canada. People telling me EB Games got a long waiting list, and if I was y'all, I'd get on that waiting list right now, because I think this is going to be a Wii situation, because like the first few months or first year, whenever the Wii came out, it was really hard to find a Wii console because of the demand for it and the popularity of that system. And basically, one of the analysts from Wall Street Journal had interviewed the CEO, Tatsumi Kimishima, and basically he had a little discussion with him, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my phone out and read this, what they said, what Kimishima said. Basically, let me see. Beyond the rough shipment projection, Kimishima also reiterated a pair of points Nintendo had previously made in regards to the Switch. He said not to expect any announcements about the system, the specs, or the price before next year. Second, he said the company will not sell the hardware at a loss, in which we know Nintendo do not like to sell the hardware at a loss, because look at the Wii U. The Wii U is down, it's fucking dead, and it still costs $300. I just don't understand. Yeah, so basically, what else? He said even though the Switch features, you know, or primarily the selling point, Kimishima emphasized that Nintendo is not viewing it as a replacement, for the 3DS. You know, the company will continue to support the dedicated handheld with software. Kimishima, he also said that he's confident in the consumers will understand the differences between the 3DS and the Nintendo Switch. So, you know, I'm pretty sure eventually the 3DS is going to get phased out eventually, because Nintendo, you know, they basically merged their handheld department with their console department, and they know their strong points. If they want their console to be a huge success again, then they need to merge everything together, so everything can go smoothly, especially with the console department, because the Nintendo console these past few years it's just been a disaster, man. And you know, if you're a 3DS owner, you love the handhelds, you know, you get all third-party support, you get a whole bunch of Nintendo games. Like us console Nintendo fans, we would love to have those games that's on the 3DS. We would love to have it in HD, and this is what the Switch is about. And like I say, man, I'm not saying that the 3DS is they're going to stop supporting 3DS, because they got support throughout 2017. But eventually, down the line, everything that was on the 3DS is going to get pushed over to the Switch, because that's just how I see it, man. That's how I see it, you know. And I still think 2 million consoles, even though if the Switch comes out the last week of March, I think it's still going to be too little, because there's a long waiting list everywhere. A lot of people want this system. There are some naysayers I heard saying that the system going to sell a lot worse than the Wii U, but just going by the reception, just going by a whole bunch of YouTubers, none Nintendo channels, like I'm talking about like PC channels, PlayStation channels, Xbox channel, like they all actually talking positive about this Nintendo Switch. A lot of people is going to go back to the Nintendo system, and I said this in Alex's podcast last night, that this system right here, even though it's a handheld, you can take it on the go, but whenever you go home, you put that tablet in the dock, and that's basically your console, and you're going to have your Pro Controller, and you play your Nintendo game without a gimmick in your hand. All you got is a controller. You ain't got to look down on the screen. You ain't got to do this. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to waggle. No motion control. No nunchuck. I am so glad, and I think this is going to open doors for a whole bunch of old school Nintendo fans to come back to their console. The NES fans, the Super NES, the Nintendo 64, even the GameCube fans, they're gonna come back. And with the handheld part of this Switch is going to welcome back a lot of those casuals that left the Wii, that went to mobile gaming. Like, all this is in one, to have the casuals and the hardcore Nintendo gamers. And this is the selling point of this system. And I see a lot of great things going about it. I just really wish that we could get more details about this. And I think 2 million consoles is a huge cry for supply and demand. It's going to be a huge demand for this for the Nintendo Switch, because at 2 million, even though if it's only 1 week, it's gonna sell really crazy. And I feel that a lot of people is going to buy like 2 or 3 of them and scalp them and sell them either double or triple the price. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. You know, let's look at the Amiibo situation. Like, they undershipped it, and people were selling Amiibos for like thousands of dollars. Like, it was crazy. And I hope that there's not going to be another weak situation. I really hope that it's not. But like I said, I'm still excited for the console. I'm just excited for Zelda. I'm excited for the new Mario game. I still want to know more. There's a lot of questions that needs to be answered. And of course, Kimishima said we gotta wait until 2017. I just hope that they won't pull no Apple and give us all the details that we need to know a week prior, to the launch of this console. I really hope they don't do no damn Apple, because that's just stupid. Hopefully when they say 2017, hopefully in January, like don't tell us like a few weeks before. Like, come on, Nintendo, y'all can't be this stupid. But anyway, guys, that's just giving me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on how y'all feel about this Nintendo Switch situation. How y'all feel about the number of shipments that's going to come out during March. That could be worrisome, especially with the demand for it right now. And there is a demand for it, because everywhere I go is a huge waiting list for it. I think it's going to be I'm not saying it's going to be a Wii situation, like it's going to sell 100 million. I don't know. I know it's going to sell a lot more than the Wii U, but I think it's going to be a huge demand for it, especially the first few months of this console. I think it's going to do a lot better than the Wii U whenever the Wii U first launched. Whenever the Wii U launched, it launched decently. It sold decently, but I think the Nintendo Switch is going to outsell the Wii U probably by, when it's all said and done. I think it's going to outsell the Wii U at least I say about 5-1 or 6-1. It's going to be up there. I'm not saying it's going to be 100 million, but it's going to be a lot better. And they can sell 100 million consoles. It depends on Nintendo's marketing. It depends on their marketing, and by them showing a whole bunch of adults, not children, in their trailer, it's a good step. But Nintendo, you got to keep it going. You got to give us something. Twitter appetite. You got to give us something about this console. We need more information. I'm already hyped, but I need to get even more hype. So, like I say, Nintendo, just all I can say, Nintendo, just please don't mess this up. Please don't mess this up, man. Right now, y'all got a good thing going. There's a lot of hype behind this, but I hate that y'all kind of kill some of the hype, because y'all going to, give us more details basically in 2 or 3, maybe 4 more months, in which that's very alarming. But anyway, guys, y'all just give me your thoughts, y'all opinions about this, man. Do y'all think Nintendo's gonna pull an Apple and basically give us the rest of the details a week prior to launch? I really hope they don't do that shit. I really hope not. But like I say, man, I'm still hyped. I'm pretty sure some of y'all still hyped, but I'm pretty sure some of y'all still concerned about this system because, you know, it's just kind of fishy that you know, that this console's coming out in March, less than 6 months, and we not gonna know everything about it until maybe the you know, let's say 4 to 6 weeks prior to launch. That is kind of alarming. It is. It's worrisome for me. I know it's worrisome for some of y'all. I don't know. From what I saw in that trailer, I loved it, but it could be different. That's why Nintendo need to let us know something. So maybe whenever even Emily Rogers or Eurogamer come out with some other information, maybe I'll take their rumors as fact, since basically they've been right. So I don't know, man. So expect a lot more rumors from these rumor channels to come when it comes to Nintendo Switch, you know, news. But that's all I got. Like I said, y'all just give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions on how y'all feel about this. And like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Share my videos. Follow me on Twitter, please. Follow me on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter, on Google+. It's in the link in the description below. And don't forget, tomorrow's podcast on my channel, The Real Talk with the Real Gamer Show. Got a lot to talk about. Nintendo news, Xbox news, even PlayStation news, man. We keep it gaming, we keep it real, and we keep it unbiased. And after that, my video's done. Peace out.